Hey guys, Carbonate here, and I just want to say I apologize for this roundup being so late. I was on a school trip on the Orange River in Namibia, so yeah, obviously I couldn't do any editing or nothing like that. Um, so yeah, I'm back now, and yeah, I'll have this out along with Roundup 10 to make up for it. That's been recorded this week while I was gone. But yeah, I just quickly want to say as well that there will be no certified bangers this week. Oh wait, there was no certified bangers this past week. There will be certified bangers this week, as far as I know. Yeah, the 9th of April, I think. Yeah, that would be Overload 3 to make up for the 2 weeks without, or the 1 week absence of certified bangers. So, yeah, look out for that this Sunday. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Ben Charles Weekly Wrestling Roundup 9.
Hello, everyone, and a pleasant good afternoon, evening to you, wherever you may be. This is Ben Charles once again. This is Rope Break Roundup number 9. Hope you all enjoyed last week's episode. And we're going to run down SmackDown for March 17th, 2023, Monday Night Raw, March 20th, 2023, and AEW Dynamite, March 22nd, 2023. We're going to immediately begin with SmackDown. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they have an opening segment. Cody calls them both out. So, Cody says, you guys need to make amends. Cody realizes that Kevin Owens is unsure about himself. He feels like he doesn't trust Sami Zayn and stuff like that. So Sami Zayn says, if you have something you want to say, get it off your chest. Let's get this over with. I'm all for it. So there you go. So me talking about this segment is not doing it any kind of justice. Go find this segment and go watch this segment. The opening segment and the ending of SmackDown was the best things about SmackDown. Other than that, this show was a missable show. At best. Was it a good show? No. Was it a bad show? No. But it was a missable show. At the very latest. Except the main event segment and the opening segment of the show. So there you go. So KO is unsure, so KO walks off. Sami Zayn is distraught. He wants KO to talk to him. And Kevin Owens actually drove away, by the way. Kevin Owens actually drove in his car and drove away from Sami Zayn. So you all know where this is going. So this is a pretty much at the end of the night kind of thing. Oh boy. I gotta talk about this next match. Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley versus Santos Escobar and Selena Vega. This match was fine. I didn't think this match should have happened on this show, but once again, it is what it is. Also, Dominic should have lost. Rhea Ripley was going to win anyway. Dominic should have at least gotten beat down after the match. So, there you go. Anyway, Dominic and Rhea win. I'm not going over this match. You all know what I think about Dominic Mysterio. Rhea Ripley is not losing. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, Santos Escobar has lost for the 3rd time in a row. Can Santos Escobar beat the Judgment Day, please? I don't know why are we having Santos Escobar lose matches. It's not working. I know why he lost on this show, but why is he losing matches? Especially to people like Dominic goddamn Mysterio, who last week, by the way, pinned Santos Escobar thanks to Rhea Ripley. I don't understand. So yeah, that was the match. I gave that match a 5. In logic, I'll give it a 1. That's the best I'll give. Xavier Woods versus LA Knight was our next match. No rating. Expeditiously, no rating. I'm not even going to go over this match. I'm not even going to review the match. I don't care if the match was literally a 10-star classic. I'm not reviewing this match. LA Knight lost for the 4th time in a row to Xavier Woods, who was not a SmackDown superstar, who was not employed on SmackDown, who is on NXT and fighting guys on SmackDown. Which brand is he on, Triple H? I'm going to ask this One time. What is Xavier Woods' actual brand? Is he on NXT or is he on SmackDown? No rating. LA Knight lost. Xavier Woods won. That's all you need to know. So LA Knight is frustrated. He walks backstage. So LA Knight sees Rey Mysterio signing autographs. He says, LA Knight says, by the way, he says, and I quote, "You're gonna, like, no wonder why your son's right about you. You are a deadbeat dad." Rey punches him and he walks away. So there you go. Rey Mysterio versus LA Knight next week. Great. Unfortunately, LA Knight is losing for the 5th time in a row because LA Knight is not beating Rey Mysterio before WrestleMania. So cut it out. By the way, your referees, these WWE referees are getting on my last goddamn nerve. Jessica Carr was refereeing 2 matches on this show. She looked stupid. I'm not like I'm not calling her dumb, but at the same time, this is ridiculous. Like, if she cannot referee a match, don't have her out in the ring, please. Come on, man. Jessica Carr is already a nominee for the Get Off My TV Referee Award. It's not even funny. So, anyway, that's that. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus was the main event of the show. It was awesome until the goddamn finish. So, Drew and Sheamus have this match. It was great. They beat the shit out of each other. You all know where this is going. Gunther comes out for no reason. Gunther stands in between Drew and Sheamus, not attacking him. So he tries to figure out who is getting up. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci attack both men. It is ruled as a no contest. First of all, why is it ruled as a no contest? This match is a double disqualification. Let me repeat that again. A double disqualification. Not a no contest, not a DQ, a double disqualification. So, anyway, they attack Sheamus and Drew. Gunther powers bomb Sheamus. He beats the shit out of Drew McIntyre. And there you go. Adam Pearce comes out. Adam Pearce says it's a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Sheamus, Gunther, and Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental title. Triple threat match. Great. Unfortunately, I do not want Sheamus to win that belt. Not yet. I'm a little bit mixed and a little bit under the weather about Sheamus winning the IC title, specifically at WrestleMania. Now, if Sheamus wins it, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't bat an eyelash. But if Gunther wins, I wouldn't be surprised either. So, I think it's better for Gunther to go all the way with this title run, rather than have him lose to either Sheamus or Drew at WrestleMania, then having Gunther to win it back at a random ass pay-per-view. I think it's better that way. Now, if Sheamus wins, I don't mind. If Drew wins, I don't mind. If Gunther wins, I don't mind. I like this match, and I think this is going to be the best match on WrestleMania Night 1. This is going to be on Night 1. I think it's going to be on either Night 1 or Night 2. Is it on Night 2? Well, yeah, it's probably going to be on Night 2, for sure. So, yeah. That's cool. Main event segment. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Sami calls out KO. Kevin Owens actually comes back, by the way. You know, he left, probably get something to eat, and then he came back. So, Kevin Owens is back. So, Kevin Owens says, Sami, I know what you're trying to do, and I've been ducking you for a while. So, Sami says, finally, this is not word for word, by the way. I'm just essentially saying this. So, Sami and KO, they finally say, hey, let's get back together. Let's do this. This is pretty much like the Banshees of Inisherin for some, like the movie, right? This is pretty much like that, except it's not dark. It's not too crazy. So, anyway, Sami and KO, they reunite. The Usos come out. They beat him up. Sami and KO fight him off. And they reunite and they hug, finally. So, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are back together. Even though they're not a real goddamn tag team. They're just friends. Yeah. That's how SmackDown goes off the air. Was SmackDown good? No. Was it a bad show? No. I thought this was a decent show, but other than that, yeah. Opening segment and the main event segment of SmackDown please watch those segments, because me reviewing them is not doing any kind of justice to anybody. Go see them and go watch them for yourself. Other than that, the rest of the undercard, missable show, except for Drew and Sheamus. That's it. Rest of the undercard, missable show. So, yeah, that was SmackDown. We're going to talk about Raw. Alright, everybody, Monday Night Raw, March 20th, 2023, from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm not going to go over the opening segment because Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they call it the Usos. And the Usos challenge them to a match at WrestleMania. The Usos accept. And me talking about this segment will not do anybody any justice. But I thought Raw was actually a very good show. Actually, well, in terms of the bloodline and all the Cody stuff and all the other things going on, I thought this was actually a very good show. This was not a terrible show in no shape or form. Yeah. Anyway, after that segment, Roman Reigns appears. Roman Reigns is on the show. Roman Reigns and Solo, they show up, and the Usos, actually, they storm off. So they run and all that other stuff. So I don't know what the hell's going on there, but apparently some people on social media are saying Jey Uso is going to get kicked out of the bloodline. I'm like, Jey Uso just came back to the bloodline. Why the fuck would Jey Uso get kicked out of his own family just because he didn't, fall in line, apparently, for like a month? That sounds unreasonable. I don't know whoever is thinking that on social media, but whoever is thinking that way, y'all gotta go. Y'all gots to go. Expeditiously, y'all gotta go. Austin Theory versus Montez Ford. This match was awesome. I'm not going to be negative about this match because normally around this time I would hate Austin Theory. But you know what? He can actually wrestle in the ring. I don't mind, he's not going to lose against Montez Ford, but this was a great match. This went 13 minutes. Austin Theory won with the A-Town down after Montez Ford misses a frog splash, and Austin Theory wins the match. There you go. Gave Wrestling for this match 8. Logic, I'll give it a 6. Austin Theory then cuts a promo. He says Montez Ford didn't believe in him, but everyone else will. He says he's tired of John Cena, and that he wants Cena at WrestleMania. And he says, oh, by the way, Austin Theory, his eye looks swollen, by the way. Yeah, Theory's, it's like Montez Ford got a part of Austin Theory, like he gave him a black eye. So that is interesting. Anyway, Roman is backstage. The Usos come in. Reigns says it wasn't the greatest start to the evening. Jimmy Uso says nothing could hurt them than being torn from his brother. He'll never forgive Sammy for that. He's done at WrestleMania. Reigns says he hopes so. By the way, this segment, the best segment on this entire show. The best segment on this entire show. Reigns calls for Heyman. He tells everyone to leave Jey Uso and Roman Reigns alone. We go to break. We're back from the break. Roman says it's been a minute. Jey disappears and then wants to make life decisions. Is Jey still part of the bloodline? Are they still family? Jey said he bloodline. Reigns says that he hopes so. We'll see him later. Jey gets up. Reigns holds his arm and says, and I quote, I love you. Jey Uso doesn't even say it back. Jey Uso walks off. We are already getting like legit cracks for the bloodline. Now, I have a question. Why are we teasing Jey Uso splitting on Roman now, when y'all should have been doing this back in January? Like, Jey Uso in that Royal Rumble segment, he didn't necessarily have to walk out. I mean, he didn't want to beat up Sami Zayn, and that was awesome. It added a nice little element to the story. But again, why are we teasing Jey Uso like turning babyface? Like, I feel like the Usos, if they attack Roman, they're gonna turn babyface. And I actually like them a lot more better than I actually like them better as babyfaces more than heels all of a sudden. And that's weird because like the Usos have been very good as heels. They're a very good heel tag team. Don't get me wrong. But the way they're getting cheered, the way they're so over with the crowd and with the ones and stuff, I feel like they're gonna turn babyface in the summertime, and that's something I may be interested in. I'm not too sure, but I do know one thing: the Usos, apparently Jey Uso may be kicked out of the bloodline. to which I do not, and I repeat, I do not want. At all. Paul Heyman walks up to Roman. He asks if he found the answer he was looking for. He says he did. The Street Profits, Ricochet and Braun Strowman, Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders. Oh, by the way, I gotta do this. Ricochet and Braun Strowman, still employed. Chad Gable and Otis, still employed. There you go. They will compete in a Fatal 4-Way showcase on WrestleMania. A Fatal 4-Way tag team match at a showcase on WrestleMania? What the hell does that even mean? Is that the go-home show to, is that the, I don't know what the hell that is. I mean, is it before Stand and Deliver for NXT? Is it before WrestleMania? Is it the pre-show? That's weird. I don't know if it's the pre-show or not. Adam Pearce is backstage with Byron Saxton, who is still employed. Pearce says the WrestleMania Showcase is a great way to showcase great talent. Oh yes, I'm sure. Meanwhile, Ricochet has been losing for the last 3 months. Yeah, great talent, Adam Pearce. Chelsea Green taps him on the shoulder. Carmella is not available to team up with her tonight. Piper Niven walks up. Chelsea Green says they need to be in the Women's Showcase of WrestleMania. Pearce says he's trying to determine who will be in that match, and Chelsea warns him that he'll block Adam Pearce on social media if she's not put into that match. Can Chelsea Green please get the fuck off my TV? Expeditiously. I don't care if you block Adam Pearce. You can block me, and I still wouldn't give a damn. Who cares? Omos versus Mustafa Ali. This match actually in a minute and a half. I'm not kidding, everybody. Omos versus Mustafa Ali went a minute and a half. And I gotta talk about this. Omos beat Mustafa Ali in a minute and a half. Mustafa Ali has turned from one of the hottest rising prospects in WWE to a jobber. Oh my god, how things have changed. I like Mustafa Ali. I'm sure he's one hell of a person. But in the way he's being booked and the way he's being treated like fucking garbage, can Mustafa Ali, and I'm saying this in the most positive way possible, can Mustafa Ali be released from WWE? Please. I do not want this man to be tortured on the main roster. This man is losing to Omos in less than 2 minutes. Can Mustafa Ali please get out of this feud with Dolph Ziggler? And can he please be released on his own accord in the summertime? Please. I don't want Mustafa Ali to be hurt anymore than he already is. MVP cuts a promo. He says the Nigerian giant fears no man, animal or beast. Brock Lesnar will learn to fear the Nigerian giant at WrestleMania. Oh man, yes, because Brock Lesnar fears Omos. No rating for this fucking shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Get this shit off my fucking TV. Logan Paul is backstage. The Miz comes up to him. Logan Paul won't shake his hand. Paul declines. Miz thinks is going to be a guest on Impulsive TV. Paul declines. Backlash will be in Puerto Rico on May 6th, which we will review. SmackDown will also take place there the night before Backlash. So, there you go. So, anyway. Logan Paul. Oh, fuck. Another Logan Paul promo. I'm already giving this a no rating, and I'm not even reviewing this goddamn segment. I'm dead serious. Logan Paul comes down. Corey Graves says that Paul is Puerto Rico's favorite son. Corey Graves, you deserve an automatic fine for that statement alone. Logan Paul greets St. Louis. It's time to get impulsive. Yes, this show is fucking impulsive. Every time you're on my fucking TV, Logan Paul. Get the fuck off my TV. Paul says that Seth Rollins mentioned that he's not welcome in their house. But that's too bad. He says the reality, he doesn't need to be here. Why the fuck are you here then? Paul made his millions off his name. Yeah, did he make his name off Prime? Because Prime, by the way, is fucking terrible. I tasted it 2 weeks ago. It was fucking awful. I threw it in the fucking garbage after one sip. Only 2 people love him in the arena, his father and a kid at ringside. Whoever that kid is, let me talk to that kid for a second. Whoever that kid likes Logan Paul, you need to like something else. I don't know why Logan Paul to the kid apparently is a big thing. Like he's some kind of role model. When did Logan Paul become a role model? When? On this show? Jesus Christ, you people are fucking mentally ridiculous. No matter how many times he gets on the microphone for their entertainment, they'll never respect him. No, we will not respect you until you're off my fucking TV. There's not a person on this roster he can't compete with. He said that word for word, by the way. I'm not kidding. He said that word for fucking word. Get Logan Paul off my TV. No rating for this. Let's move on. I don't care if he talks about Rollins and Paul, they fight. And there you go. Dominic is walking backstage with Damian Priest. And he's in a match against Johnny Gargano. Dominic versus Johnny Gargano. This match was fine. But Dominic won thanks to Damian Priest. Actually, no. Dominic beat Johnny Gargano clean. Damian Priest wasn't a factor in the match. Dominic beat Johnny Gargano clean on this match. Why? Why did Johnny Gargano lose to Dominic Mysterio? Why are we building up Dominic Mysterio? Dominic Mysterio is getting a bigger push than Konosuke Takeshita on AEW Dynamite. What the hell is going on? Who writes this garbage? Dominic cuts another promo. By the way, Dominic Mysterio, get off my TV. He says, last Friday, Ray declined his challenge for a match at WrestleMania. Mysterio isn't going to fight his own son. And Dominic's not going to stop until he gets what he wants. He knows that this Friday night in Las Vegas, the entire Mysterio family will be there. That's the same family that blocked his number, kicked him out of the group chat, and wants nothing to do with him. Dominic says the Judgment Day's group chat is much better, I'm sure. Give me a fucking break. Who gives a flying fuck? Mysterio has a better way to get his father to accept the match. Mysterio will say hi to his mom and ask her permission for a match at WrestleMania if his father has the balls to get them out of her purse. So Dominic insulted his own mother on this show and called out Rey Mysterio's manhood, which he's been doing for the last 2 months now. Can Dominic Mysterio get off my TV? All of a sudden, this man is getting a bigger push than half of the AEW roster and half of the WWE roster. Get this man off TV expeditiously. This man needs to go by SummerSlam. Next, Edge challenges Finn Balor inside Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. So, Edge cut a promo. Edge said that he wants the Demon Finn Balor at Hell in a Cell. So, yeah. Actually, before that, the Usos and Solo are backstage. Heyman says that seafood has been delivered to the jet. The Tribal Chief wants them to take the rest of the night off. Heyman says Solo cannot go because the Tribal Chief wants to talk to him. Okay, cool. Edge cut the promo, as I mentioned earlier on. He says he'll throw you through a wall. Edge is a hostile man. He keeps it caged so he can be the man he's become and function in society. Inside the cage, he's caged no more. Edge won't apologize for it. He'll revel in it. Finn Balor has no idea what Edge is capable in inside Hell in a Cell. Balor has no idea what happens when that door is slammed shut. Edge was baptized inside Hell in a Cell by The Undertaker himself. Balor cannot become what he needs to become without this. Hell couldn't handle his demons. Edge quotes a scripture. Oh, he quotes Psalms. He says, Yea, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I shall fear no evil. Edge never has. He's the evil in the valley. Edge tells Balor to leave Finn at home and bring his demon to meet the devil. Edge smiles, he laughs, and he fades away. This was the best Edge promo I've ever heard in the last 2 years. This was awesome. More of these kind of promos, please. Thumbs up. Next. Oh, fuck. Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. Another promo. Rhea Ripley comes down. Rhea Ripley says she doesn't want to. Rhea Ripley says Charlotte Flair doesn't want to accept her future, which is why she keeps talking about 3 years ago. That was back when she was trying to make her name for herself. Flair thinks she's the leader of the women's division, but leaders respect others. After that match, she knew Flair didn't respect anyone and never will because Rhea will make her question the respect she has for herself. When you hear the name Rhea Ripley, you question everything. By the way, the crowd was chanting, "What?" The crowd was like, "What?" I'm like, come on, bro. Can Rhea Ripley cut a promo without anybody saying what? Jesus Christ, come on, man. Charlotte comes down. No, I'm sorry. Charlotte's on SmackDown. I wish she was not on my I wish she was not in the company. Bayley comes out instead. Bayley says when Ripley was talking about leaders, she was waiting for her to say Bayley's name. I'm sorry. When did Bayley become a babyface? They're both heels. Bayley respects Rhea, as does the rest of Damage Control. If Ripley needs advice on how to beat Charlotte, she can turn to Bayley. Bayley says she pinned Flair in her first pay-per-view match, which was Fastlane 2017. That fucking horrible pay-per-view. Fuck. Now why did you have to bring that up, Bayley? Fuck, that show sucked. Except for Neville Pac, who was on that show. Fuck off. Rhea says she doesn't need their help. Bayley says Rhea is getting too cocky. Damage Control, they say this is their show. No, it is not y'all's show. Bayley, you can barely keep Io Sky and Dakota Kai in line, and you're gonna say this is your show? Bayley says she's the only one ready to fight. Adam Pearce is backstage. He calls the referee over. He makes this match official. The promo was okay. Rhea Ripley versus Bayley. This is a heel versus heel matchup. This match was great, by the way. I gave this match a 7.5. Logic, I'll give it a 5. Damage Control got involved. Trish Stratus got involved. Lita got involved. Yeah, that part I did not like. Other than that, this was a very good match. Very good women's match on this show. And the match went 12 minutes, so there you go. Rhea Ripley and Bayley, heel versus heel match. I'll take it. Good match. Chad Gable walks around looking for Otis. By the way, Chad Gable, get off my TV. Chad finds Otis getting a manicure and wearing cucumber slices. Oh my god. Chad Gable tells Otis they're in the WrestleMania showcase. Tonight, Chad Gable faces Ricochet. Braun Strowman will be in his corner, so Gable needs Otis. Maxine Dupree comes up, and she says she just got a master hand modeler to introduce him to. She refers to Gable as horrifically middle class. Can Maxine Dupree please get off my TV? She just called a grown-ass man horrifically middle class. Do you know how much money this man even has, Maxine Dupree, for you to call him middle class? I'm sorry, the maximum male models, they're degrading people. Like, I don't care if y'all are if y'all are models. I don't even call y'all models. To be honest with y'all. But, man, can y'all get off my TV? Marseille, Mansoir, Maxine Dupree, y'all gotta go. Ricochet versus Chad Gable, which was awesome. Before that, we get a WrestleMania Goes Hollywood commercial. It's the Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre in a spoof from the 40-year-old version, the movie, the infamous waxing scene. Rich Holland gets his chest waxed. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's move on. Eddie Kaufman's in the Hall of Fame. Anyway, Ricochet versus Chad Gable. This match was great. This match went 13 minutes. This was great. Maxine Dupree came out. Maxine talks to Otis. Otis gets pulled to the back. Chad Gable goes for his move. Ricochet hits him with the shooting star press for the win. I gave this match an 8.5, and Logic, I'll give it a 6. Yeah, the maximum male model stuff, it gotta go. It gotta go. Expedition, it's ridiculous. All right, the tag team title match between the Usos and KO and Sami Zayn made official. Bianca Belair and Asuka versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Why? I don't know. Anyway, they're continuing on the Can They Coexist storyline, which is clearly a Vince thing. And this is a Bruce Pritchard decision because Bianca Belair and Asuka are teaming up on this show. I'm not even going to go through the rest of this match because Piper Niven lost This match went 5 minutes. I'm giving this a no rating. And finally, Bianca Belair gets attacked by Asuka. So apparently Asuka is yeah, I don't know. I know why Asuka attacked her, but at the same time, I would have preferred Bianca attacking Asuka. You know, saying, "Hey, I'm not afraid of Asuka." You know, I would have had Bianca attack Asuka. Have her show some heel tendencies here, but again, apparently they went with the other option, which is stupid, by the way. It's ridiculous. That tag team match is getting no rating, by the way. Next week, Brock Lesnar and Omos, WrestleMania weigh-in. We will review that, and I'm already giving that a no rating, and we're not even. That's next week, by the way. Roman cuts up another promo. He says, "St. Louis, acknowledge me." There you go. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Yes, obviously. Cody Rhodes comes out. He comes from... By the way, Cody Rhodes stands in the ring. Cody Rhodes got a big pop from the St. Louis crowd. So finally, another great Cody and Roman promo. Cool. Rhodes says he normally asks what the crowd wants to talk about, but Rhodes already knows. Rhodes heard Reigns talk about it when he warned him to stay out of Bloodline BS. Yes, Bloodline bullshit, for those of you who are, just... yeah, I had to bring it back. I gotta bring it back. Cody wants him to define for him what a problem means. Rhodes is talking to the tribal chief. Heyman shouts that Rhodes won't like the answer. Reigns says he wants to get something straight. Cody isn't the problem. What he represents is the problem. Cody is what they used to be. This was the best segment on this entire show, by the way. Cody is a professional wrestler. Reigns is a fighter, which has allowed him to be the megastar around here. Rhodes says he'll do all those things, but look at his track record. Cody didn't want to do Stardust, so he ran away. Cody then started a promotion he couldn't get over in. Yeah. Shots at AEW. Yeah. Now, let me bring up this really fast. Roman says he started a promotion he couldn't get over in. Cody was already over when AEW even started. He was fighting for the world title, and he was being cheered. So, I had no clue what Roman meant by that, but yeah, okay. Rhodes then got over here, but his body gave up on him. Cody isn't going to finish the story on April 2nd. The real moment was on April 3rd. That's on Raw. When Rhodes wakes up and has to look in the mirror, Roman wants Cody to make a choice that his father would be proud of. Otherwise, he'll do what he always does, which is run away, like the, let me say this really fast. This is a Vince McMahonism. He has to run away like a little bitch. Get out of here. Cody says he doesn't want to admit it, but it's true that he did run away. The business broke his heart. He met adversity. No one is crying about it because he made it. So 100% of the locker room can make more money. Cody doesn't worry about it, and Cody has tried to be a wrestler. He sometimes wants to be a superstar, but inside maybe he's just a runaway, violent professional wrestler. Cody wants to make something clear. No one needs to mention his father anymore. Cody is sick and tired of it. Thank you, Cody. Thank God you stopped talking about this. Thank God you cleared this up. Jesus Christ. Thank you. His father isn't going to come down. His brother works elsewhere. The only thing Reigns will see at WrestleMania is him. Cody wants to talk about his mean-ass Cuban mother who would tell him to knock Reigns out. While he's down, he can hit him for good measure. I didn't know Cody's mom was Cuban, so that was very nice. Cody wants to talk about what April 3rd will mean to Reigns. Reigns will wake up and remember what it's like to lose. Reigns will wake up without the titles that mean the most to him. Jay will leave him, followed by Jimmy, with no Usos. Solo Sikoa, who's been glaring at him all night, will realize he's not ready. He said this straight up to Solo Sikoa. In his face. So, yeah. People are saying, Cody literally... Some people are saying Cody Rhodes buried Solo Sikoa here when he said that. He's not ready. I'm like, Solo just showed up in September. Yeah, he's not ready. Yeah, he's not ready. What do y'all expect? Paul Heyman will be an advocate again, Cody says. Cody says he'll be a Roman with no more Reigns. a chief without a tribe. Reigns shakes his head and chuckles. He laughs at him. Of course he does. Reigns then drops the microphone. He walks off. Solo Sikoa's left in the ring. Rhodes dares him to hit him. Reigns turns back. He sees Solo in the ring. Roman wonders what he's doing. Roman calls for Solo, who goes to leave. Roman says he knew Solo wasn't ready. Solo is furious. He goes for a Samoan spike. Rhodes kicks him away. Solo gets fired up, but Reigns jumps on the apron. He puts his shoulder on him. He stops him. Roman stares at Cody before backing away. This was a great show and a great segment. If I have to give it this rating, I would give this a 9 out of 10 segment because it pushed Solo Sikoa. The Usos looked good. Roman looked great. Cody looked great in this ending segment. This was a very good Monday Night Raw. This Raw was better than last week. And people are saying last week was a great show. No. Monday Night Raw this week was actually very good. Except for probably Dominic beating Johnny Gargano clean and Omos beating Mustafa Ali in less than 2 minutes. Other than that, this was a very good show. So, yeah. That was Monday Night Raw, everybody. We're going to talk about Dynamite after this.
We interrupt this broadcast of Rope Break to tell you that the artists whose music we play on Certified Bangers, you will wish they were still employed. And they will definitely not be Get Off My TV nominees, or in this case, Get Off My Radio program. But yeah, as they say in the intro, have a roller coaster of music ranging from drum and bass, indie pop, pop and R&B.
Let's talk about all of the things that women gotta endure just to get some love. Go beyond and above.
Time I'll be braver, I'll be my own savior when the thunder calls for me.
Soundtracks. Anything else that comes to the mind of the host, this is this is not Life Open Radio Certified Bangers, but you can't listen to Life Open Radio Certified Bangers when you're done listening to this episode of Rope Break, which we will now go back to. Back to you, Ben.
AEW Dynamite, March 22nd, 2023, from Independence, Missouri, for AEW Dynamite, March 22nd, 2023. The near first hour of the show was fucking terrible, except for Adam Cole's segment and Kenny Omega's main event match, and Jon Moxley's match. That's it. Other than that, this show was absolutely missable. We begin with the Young Bucks being stretched out in separate ambulances. Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta, they were seen walking away from the scene, and I knew what was going on right away. So the Blackpool Combat Club is revealed as the attackers for the Elite. So apparently they're setting up a feud with the Blackpool Combat Club and the Elite. I don't mind. They should have feuded a long time ago if it wasn't for Omega being dumped on his fucking head by Hangman Adam Page. But that was really the most interesting thing in this entire show. Other than that, the first 45 minutes of this show, terrible. God awful. Oh boy, this match. The International Champion, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, and Sting versus The Butcher and The Blade, who are finally on TV. Kip Sabian, who should not be on TV, and he's still employed, is in this match as well. I didn't care about this match. I'm sure most of you did not care about this match. By the way, Bryce Remsburg refereed 4 matches on this show. Let me repeat that again. 4 matches on this show. Get Bryce Remsburg off TV. He sucks. He's fucking terrible. I mean, it's not like he was a bad referee in this match, but like as the night went on, he was horrendous. Butcher and the Blade, they attack Sting. Darby Allin gets some offense on both of them. Butcher and the Blade, they did their thing. Darby Allin hit a back elbow to both Butcher and the Blade. And Sting beat Kip Sabian with the Scorpion Death Drop. 1, 2, 3. Kip Sabian lost clean to a 62-year-old man. And that was that. I gave this match a 5 and Logic 1. Other than that, get this shit off TV. Except Darby, the Butcher and the Blade, and Sting. Get Kip Sabian and Orange Cassidy off my fucking television. MJF promo. He says he's beating everybody who was asking for a title shot. He says he has beaten everybody in singles competition, and he says that's not how things work around here. By the way, this was pre-recorded. This was after last week, where he had his face on the cake. I talked about it last week. And that was that. MJF, a short and sweet promo. Oh boy. These next 2 matches. Oh fuck. For the AEW World Tag Team titles, the Guns, who are the champions, versus Top Flight. Also, and the next match was Stokely Hathaway versus Hook for the FTW Championship. Oh boy, this is going to be a new thing, especially on this show. It's time for a 2-for-1 special, because this is a daily double edition of what the fuck did they do to get title shots. Guys in the truck, y'all know what to do. Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of What the Fuck Did They Do to Get Title Shots? Questions of the Week. What did Top Flight and Stokely Hathaway do to get AEW Championship matches? Here are your multiple choice answers at this time. 1. Lose matches. 2. Tony Khan made these matches for little to no reason. 3. The Guns and Hook needed opponents. 4. All of the above. You all have 10 seconds to figure this out. Alright everybody, welcome back, and it is time to reveal our answers to the question of what did Top Flight and Stokely Hathaway do to get AEW Championship matches? Here are your multiple choice answers one more time. 1. Lose matches. 2. Tony Khan made these matches for little to no reason. 3. The Guns and Hook needed opponents. 4. All of the above. If you guessed number 4, all of the above, you are correct. Tony Khan needs to stop doing these random ass matches. This is getting ridiculous. And that concludes a special daily double edition of What the Fuck Did They Do to Get a Title Shot? Let's get back to the rest of the program. The Guns versus Top Flight. No rating. The match went 6 minutes. The Kingdom came out and cost Top Flight the match. By the way, the Guns got no reaction when they won the belts. At all. The Guns retained. No one cared. By the way, your referee for this match, Aubrey Edwards. And no disrespect to Aubrey, but the way the referees were booked on this show really did bother me on this show. I almost turned this show off. FTR came out. FTR cut a promo. They say they're tired of the Guns and they want the World Tag Team titles. And they want it so bad that they put their AEW careers on the line against the Guns. Apparently, there's rumors going around. FTR, hey, they have contract negotiations coming up next month. So, yeah, it's fair they do this match now. Apparently, I think Tony Khan is going to extend their contracts a couple more months to get this Gun storyline out the way, and they win the tag team titles. The Guns actually do accept, and they spit in their face, and they run off like scalded dogs, and that's the end of the segment. I like FTR putting their careers on the line because that's FTR, but again, this match should not go no more than 10 minutes. Who the fuck cares? The Guns suck as tag team champions. Get them the fuck off my TV. Hook versus Stokely Hathaway as the next match, who, by the way, Stokely Hathaway wore an all-black outfit and he looked like an extra from the movie Coming to America. I'm not making this up. This dude came out in all black in literally South African colors. I'm not kidding, by the way. This man was like Like, the first part of his outfit was very colorful, like green, red, yellow, and then the bottom of it, he just had black pants on. So he pretty much wore a black outfit. By the way, this match went 3 minutes. No fucking rating for this match. Who cared? No one cared. I didn't care. Hook choked him out with the red rum. No one cares. That's all you need to know. The Firm all argue backstage. No one cares. The Firm sucks. They will always suck. And they are the worst stable in wrestling right now. I legitimately thought the Maximum Male Models were worse than this team. Oh no. Oh no, they're not. Y'all ain't seen these motherfuckers. Y'all ain't seen these people. The Firm is fucking garbage. Ethan Page and Private Party were on TV. And they weren't even in individual matches. Private Party hasn't had a tag team match since 2021. And they were not on this show. In matches. Get this feud off TV and get this shit out of AEW. Y'all are wasting Ethan Page's and Private Party's talents in AEW, and I don't like it at all. I genuinely don't like it at all. Jade Cargill cut a promo. She has an open challenge for anyone on Rampage because remember, she's doing nothing with the title. She also put in a cease and desist order because of smart Mark Sterling that Taya Valkyrie cannot use her move up to this point. Oh, by the way, can I just say this really fast? Can Taya Valkyrie just win the belt? Jade Cargill has won 54 matches in 2 years, and it is unimportant. It's at that point where it doesn't even matter. Like, she's not even on TV every week. She's barely on TV, and people are saying, "Oh, Ben, if Jade beats Taya Valkyrie, she'll have a credible win." Y'all talking about credible wins, and she's barely on fucking television? Get that belt off of her. She's way beyond the TBS title at this point. We have way too many titles to keep up, enough as it is. Get the title off of Jade Cargill. The fuck are y'all talking about? Adam Cole comes out. He cuts a promo. Adam Cole says he's ready to get back to wrestling. And he says, who was Adam Cole's opponent next week? Daniel Garcia comes out. I like this decision. Daniel Garcia is a young guy. Great. That's cool. Daniel Garcia needs something to do, even though he has lost his last 3 matches on TV. By the way, I'm going to laugh at this next part. This is what he says word for word. I know Daniel Garcia is a heel, but I'm going to laugh at this next part, by the way. Garcia talks about becoming a real veteran of the ring, being a locker room leader. Oh my goodness, yes, because Daniel Garcia is a leader. Oh man, that may be worse than the Guns calling themselves the best tag team in the world. That may be worse than that. Meanwhile, he's been on Chris Jericho's jock for an entire year. Yeah, some leader, Daniel Garcia. Unbelievable. You are as bland as broccoli. Frozen broccoli. Get off my TV. He says he wants to put Adam Cole in his place. Oh yeah, sure. Meanwhile, can we put those 3 goons, as in Matt Menard, Angelo Parker, and Jake Hager, in their places in the unemployment line? Daniel Garcia says he's been proving himself as one of the best pro wrestlers / sports entertainers. Adam Cole says the Jericho Appreciation Society has given Garcia a false sense of security and confidence, and he's still Adam Cole. He's been hoping for a second chance, and I found my opponent for next week. So next week, Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia. Take all of my money. This was a good segment until Daniel Garcia said he was a locker room leader. Oh man, that's funny, man. Oh my goodness. Alex Marvez is finally back. Where the fuck has Alex Marvez been? He has been nowhere to be found. He's finally on this show. He tries to talk to Kenny about the Young Bucks being beat up, but Callis hypes up the Dream match, which is our main event. By the way, Kenny Omega versus El Hijo del Vikingo, who, by the way, is the AAA Mega Champion. He is literally AAA World Champion. Keep that in mind. Jon Moxley versus Stu Grayson. This match was good. This was good until Bryce Remsburg was a fucking... No, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Your referee for this match was Stephon Smith. Oh boy, Stephon Smith. What can I say about you that I haven't already said? Get the fuck off my TV. Okay, number one. The reason why I hate Stephon Smith is because in this match, he allowed a grown-ass man, Stu Grayson, to use a chair on Jon Moxley. This is not New Japan. This is not WWE. This is AEW. And anytime a person uses a chair, That is an automatic disqualification. Apparently, there is no DQs in All Elite Wrestling, and it makes me sick to my stomach. There's a reason why Stephon Smith is a nominee for the Get Off My TV Referee Award. There's a reason. And Tony Khan, I gotta talk to you really fast. You're getting on my last nerve about guys coming back and they lose clean. Stu Grayson came back last week. Let me repeat that again. Last week, he lost clean in that 6-man tag last week. He loses tonight to this match in Jon Moxley. Tony Khan, if you don't know how to book baby faces when they come back, you need to stop booking wrestling. This match was solid though. Moxley won with the paradigm shift off the top rope for the win. I gave this match a 7, Logic a 3. That's the best I'll give. Ricky Starks addresses Juice Robinson, Cabo's favorite Bullet Club member. You can't even say that with a straight face. I know. I'm kidding, Cabo. Come on, bro. Leave me alone. I know Juice Robinson's Get Off My TV material. I know. Anyway, Ricky Starks versus Juice Robinson on Rampage. We will not review, even if it's on Saturday because of March Madness. I'm still not reviewing it. No one cares. QTV segment. Ray Phoenix got beat up by Powerhouse Hobbs backstage. Powerhouse Hobbs calls out the Lucha Bros. Penta, the man with no fears, he gets challenged by Hobbs on Rampage, I believe. Is it on Rampage? Yeah, it's on Rampage. So it's Penta versus Powerhouse Hobbs on Rampage. We will not review that match under no shape or any form at all. Tony Storm versus Sky Blue. This went 6 minutes. This was decent. Ruby Soho interfered. Sky Blue almost won, but Tony Storm hits her with a hip attack, get your mind out of the gutter, and the power driver for the win. Sky Blue has lost for the last 4 times in a row, every time she's on TV. Sky Blue has been losing a lot, and I don't like that at all. What is Tony Khan doing with Sky Blue and Willow fucking Nightingale? What is he doing with these ladies? These women are the future of this company, and they're too talented to be in this fucking stupid angle. What are you doing, Tony Khan? This is ridiculous. We got Willow and Riho coming out, Jamie Hayter coming out, Britt Baker coming out. They all make the save for the Outcasts. They were going to spray paint Sky Blue, I believe. So, can we please have a 6-woman tag already? This is dragging way too long. This is ridiculous. Unless somebody joins the Outcasts, this is ridiculous. This sucks. I gave Tony Storm and Sky Blue match a 5, Logic 3. That's the best I'll give for this match. By the way, last week I said Ruby Soho did not give an explanation. She did give an explanation 3 weeks ago, which I clearly reviewed, so I do apologize. I gotta clear that up. AEW runs down Rampage, which we will not review. Stu Grayson gets attacked by Moxley and the Blackpool Combat Club backstage. There you go. Kenny Omega versus El Hijo del Vikingo. This match was great. Me reviewing this match doesn't know justice. Go watch this match. Go watch this match. This was a 8 out of 10 match. That's the best I'll give for this match. And Kenny won because El Hijo del Vikingo cannot win, apparently, on AEW. Apparently, a world champion in another promotion cannot win in a company that has another world champion. I don't know. This was a good main event, though. I gave this match 8 and Logic a 5. That's the best I'll give for this match. This was a good main event, but the show was ruined by a horribly terrible first hour of Dynamite. Except for Adam Cole, the BCC, the Blackpool Combat Club, get your mind out of the gutter, FTR putting their careers on the line, and Omega and Moxley's matches, the show was unimportant. There's no urgency in AEW anymore. And Tony Khan cannot book half of the babyfaces correctly on this fucking roster. It's angering me. Jungle Boy wasn't even on this show. Sammy Guevara wasn't even on the show. Well, actually, Sammy's a heel. Never mind that. But he cannot book babyfaces. It's ridiculous. Can y'all fix that situation before you guys switch titles on anybody? Also, can I say another thing as well? Can the Butcher and Blade please get away from Kip Sabian? I don't know who in their right mind wants to see the Butcher and the Blade paired up with a guy who, on this show, had purple hair. He looked like an Oompa Loompa from the Chocolate Factory. I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't know if he was employed by Willy Wonka or Tony Khan. Get this man off TV. Holy shit. That's all I got to say. That's AEW Dynamite, and that's the rest of this roundup. Next week is the go-home show for Raw and SmackDown. We'll see what happens. Dynamite looks like a decent show for next week. We'll review it. Join me back here next week. Roundup number 10. That's our last roundup before we review WrestleMania Night 1. And then after that, there won't be any more roundups until both nights of WrestleMania get reviewed. So, until next week, on behalf of everybody, I'm Ben Charles. See y'all next week.